Hey party people, if you watched any of my previous videos, you would know that I provide long-term reviews on things that are hard to find information on within the cycling world. Today I have a treat for you. It is the Dura Ace 9150. This one is the version with a power meter, the 9100 power meter, and I believe I am also using the 9170 rear derailleur. But this came stock as a 9150 on the TCR SL Advanced Zero. The only main difference is that it had a power meter. So basically it is the most current model. Very few changes between this and the other Dura Ace group sets that you'll find. The primary difference between the 9150 and the 9170 are these shifters. The 70s have these kind of goofy, taller shifters. So if you have brake hoods replaced, you need to know that your 9170 brake hoods will not work on the 9150. The bike shop I went to made that mistake and we had to get different ones completely. Overall, I barely have anything to say about this because this is probably everybody's idea of a group set. If you could get anything in the world, this is usually what it is, either this or the SRAM ETAP. So I'm going to do something a little unusual for my product reviews. I'm actually going to talk about overall product information because that is, in my mind, one of the most important things to know about Dura Ace. The Dura Ace and Ultegra models, which is the one step down, are extremely similar. If you had a blind test between the two, very few people would be able to tell any differences. The Dura Ace comes in mechanical and electronic systems. The Ultegra also comes in mechanical and electronic systems. These are not wireless systems. These are electronic systems. The SRAM ETAP comes in a wireless version. This actually has wires that run through the entire thing. You have a battery here, for me at least in my seat post, wires running to the Di2 Fly. You got wires running through the inside. This is not a wireless group set. This is an electronic group set. Now, Ultegra offers both, and they also offer the rim and disc versions. I'm currently using the disc, but Ultegra also has a Di2 disc version. The differences between the Dura Ace and the Ultegra group sets mostly come down to weight. The Ultegra does not come with a power meter version, but you can buy these online and just swap out the crank. I saw these for discount recently. You could buy the crank set alone. Your 5034s, 5236, and 5339. You could get any version for, I believe it was $860 US. So you could put this onto a Ultegra crank set. The parts do work with each other. Your Dura Ace rear derailleur will work on a Ultegra group set. Your Dura Ace crank set will work with an Ultegra group set. Your rotors, your shifters, it all works with Ultegra parts. So most of what it comes down to is weight. You'll save a couple grams here and there. And the rotors claim that you can dissipate heat a little bit better with these black on the aluminum inner parts. But honestly, I still feel like Dura Ace has a little room to upgrade. And that's why I bring up Ultegra, because I believe if you're going to spend that much more money between this and the one step down, you should get more performance. These rotors, you can upgrade to carbon TI rotors, and those are lighter, decent performance still. These brake pads on the inside, you can swap out to SwissStop Exotherm 2 brake pads. They have better performance and longevity. I like the power meter. The power meter is still being updated on the firmware. These are not discontinued currently, unlike what people online have said sparsely. I haven't found any information on these being discontinued as of today. You can check when this is uploaded to see what today was. And then the rear derailleur, you can upgrade these to ceramic speed oversized pulley systems, and that will have better bearings, lighter components. Usually those have lightweight aluminum jockey wheels. These ones honestly feel kind of cheap. I don't know, just little things can be upgraded. And if there's not that much difference between Dura Ace and Ultegra, why buy it? Well, a lot of it's just a status symbol. If you're not racing in the pro peloton, and if you're not racing on a national level, between Ultegra and Dura Ace, honestly, you're just having a status symbol. So overall, I'm going to give these a 10 out of 10. I did start this review and say that these are the group sets that when you think of what do you want on your bike, usually people are going to say, shit, man, I want Dura Ace on my bike. There is absolutely nothing wrong with it. I haven't had any issues. I have zero complaints. Performance is a 10 out of 10. The only hit I'm going to give to these are value. Value, I'm going to give it maybe a 6 out of 10. Just because between these and the Ultegra components, you're paying a lot more for just a tiny bit more performance. So 10 out of 10 overall, 10 out of 10 performance, and 6 out of 10 on value. And enjoy.